So, China, this super freaking old country with over 5,000 years of history, filled with weirdly shaped mountains and neon cities, and delivery robots that bring your food to your hotel room, and crazy good food. Yum. So I grew up in China and lived in Canada. And in Canada, people always ask me, where in China are you from? Because people know Shanghai and Beijing, these like cliche cities. I'm from Guangzhou. Where the fuck is that? And then every time when this happens, I would go, you know dim sum? Yeah? Dragon boat racing? Shrimp dumplings? Oh, you know you like your shrimp dumplings. It's like right next to Hong Kong. Hong Kong. Yeah. So people always ask me, what is it like growing up in China? And it really depends. For example, where I grew up in Guangzhou, it's freaking hot in the summer. Like the humidity here, you will die. And the mosquitoes, it's the worst. Like growing up, I never had a summer where my legs weren't covered in giant swollen mosquito bites. It's the norm of living in a southern city in China. And then in the north, you have this city called Mohe, where it was recorded being the coldest city in China. I remember on my 10th birthday, I really wanted to see snow. So we flew to a northern city called Harbin, where they have this annual mega ice festival. It's so freaking fun. You know, people bundle up in their big ass winter jackets, and you have these giant ice castles that literally come straight out of Frozen, and these slides that are made out of ice. It's freaking insane. And because the city was so close to Russia, we actually saw some dope elderly people doing the polar bear swim. What the hell? Aren't you guys cold? It was so much fun. And they're still doing that every year. So if you're coming to China, check it out. And then another big difference about China that is different from the West is our school system here. We've got 6 years of elementary school, 3 years of middle school, and then another 3 years of high school. And because of the sheer number of population here in the country, the competition is fierce. Throughout our childhood, we had this concept subconsciously ingrained in us that the whole point of an education is to prepare for Gaokao, the National College Entrance Exam. Because as my high school teacher once said, quote unquote, if you get into a great school, you're gonna have a great job and you're gonna have a great freaking life. And a bad school, your life's doomed for eternity. So your entire fate, your family's fate, and your ancestors' fate are all riding on you doing well on this exam. No pressure. That's why it's so tough being a student here. For a typical high school student, your schedule probably looks something like this. You wake up around 6:30 and your ass better be in the classroom by 7:20 sharp, because the teacher will be standing out front taking attendance. If you're late, you'll bring shame to your whole class. Throughout the day, you have 5 classes in the morning from 7:30 to 12, and then 4 more classes in the afternoon from 2 to 5. And you think that's the end of the school day? No! After dinner, you get your ass back in the classroom and the whole class starts what's called the night studying session until 10 p.m. And then another thing is, we are literally forbidden to date in school. Like, God forbid, if the teacher found out you're in a relationship, your parents, your grandparents, your relatives are all invited to join in on this urgent intervention called Why You Shouldn't Date in High School. So here's the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know the ending feels very abrupt, but yeah, this video took way longer than expected to make. So let me know if you want to see part 2, and maybe I'll make a part 2. I really appreciate all of your support. It means so much to me. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. 再见!